You were spent a lot of time at Brown-Forman working on the Jack Daniel's brands, which is, some of the biggest and well-known brands in the spirit space. And now you're at more of a, upstart brand, to at least to a certain extent. For the marketers out there that have recently made a move or are considering making a move from a big multinational CPG conglomerate, whether it's in the spirit space or maybe just generally in the CPG space, to a more upstart brand, what should they expect?
One thing you need to be prepared for is that if you're coming from a big company that's been around for a while, you've got a ton of resources. Things move more slowly, which is a con, and you've got more chefs in the kitchen, but you also have a full HR, a full finance department, all the IT infrastructure you need. You're much more present and established in your distributors for beverage alcohol, and that's probably true of some non-alc and food products as well. The great thing about working with a startup or early stage company is that you can be really nimble and you can be really creative and you can be a lot more disruptive. You can at least bend the rules more, if not break the rules a little bit, depending on whether we're talking about creative rules or operational rules or legal rules, which is important in a regulated industry. I think you got to wear all the hats. There's no such thing as silos. There's no such thing as that's not my job, it's your job. I've had to learn so much more about, the marketing space. The marketing industry is moving quickly. It's really dynamic between digital and social and AI and all the other things going on. I've had to learn how Google ads work and how Meta ads work and how e-commerce platforms work in a three-party system or three-tier system. That's great for someone who loves to learn like me, but it can also kind of weigh you down, and you need to make sure that you've got the bandwidth and the time and the interest to take on that kind of learning at a certain stage in your career. But it can be a lot of fun and it can be incredibly rewarding because you're usually building something from the ground up and you have a real personal impact on it.